What's happening, my beautiful people? My name is Mike LaBelle, and today, my friends, we have the official top 100 players in FIFA 21 from EA Sports. Official. Not a leak. We're not talking about practice.
Sitting here, I'm supposed to be the franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice.
But the real game, the official, plus some helpers from the back end, because EA provided the best in certain positions, even for players that maybe aren't within that top 100, or certain teams and squads, and I'm sure more information is coming. I want to talk about the worst players. Get this out of the way. These guys might be useless. See their flag, walkout, panel. You say, oh no, that's going to be an SBC fodder. If you're new to the FIFA community, that means you're going to put him into an SBC. That's his main usage. Not going in the starting 11, not coming off the bench, not a super sub. Now, even though I've already let you know this video is going to be slightly negative, if you'd like the most overpowered players from the top 100, drop a like. If you can do this in 24 hours, let's say 400 or 500 likes, videos coming out ASAP. Bunch of ASAPs. I'm hoping we have some discussion in the comments. And if you're on board with the overpowered movement, put those players down below. I'll use your best comments or your worst comments or just your comments in general. I'll slide those into the next production. Let's give some light credit. Whether we agree or we disagree with the ratings, EA gave us 100 all at once. If you've been around the community throughout the years, typically we just get teased. Here's 10. Here's another 10. Come back tomorrow. We'll have something for you to check on Twitter. We got the most comprehensive top 100 ever, and we have the in-game statistics, which allows us to really and truly analyze these players. We're not just trying to read into the card value, but we got every single statistical allocation in depth, in detail for the best players in theory, or the highest rated players in FIFA 21. Let's get this discussion underway. Did I mention drop a damn like? Starting on momentum. We're starting to train. Starting to choo-choo. There's no choo-choo that sounds like that. The Red Bull is hidden today. If you haven't tried the watermelon flavor, highly recommended. I do have one disclaimer. I'm going to make a video talking about players that EA ruined, but they're not going to come into the worst possible available players from the top 100. It's a separate category. I'm bringing energy today. We're revved up today. What's up? You've never seen the YouTube channel? Yes, a lot of my videos include me yelling at you because we have passion here. If you want a boring YouTube channel to watch, there's plenty of those. But we're going to give you information, credibility, entertainment, and I'm going to do it with some high energy. Okay, none of these guys fall into the category. Let's keep scrolling. Nope. Fullback-wise, we might be clean here. Jesus Navas, position swap, decent. We haven't had as many options, or at least solidifiable options in La Liga. They've been there from a rating perspective, but I feel like the last couple years, they haven't been as premium, and there hasn't been as much variety. See that Mendy? What? 83 overall Mendy? Oh, that's a danger. That's a danger. All right, from everything in the fullbacks, we're good to go. None of these players fall into my worst selection. Fullbacks, safe. Center backs, not so much. Virgil van Dijk is gonna dominate. Start to finish. Gonna be a safe choice for the race. But as we get to scrolling, some names are gonna jump off the page for the wrong reason. And it comes down to defenders, especially center backs in the old man club. As you start aging, your dribbling's not there, your pace, your precision, your passing out of the back, your athleticism, everything starts to trend downward, and we're not going to be able to include you with the same level of confidence. I need someone powerful and dynamic leading my back line. Chiellini somehow looks okay. Not going to say great, but does enough. However, PK, you're going to be disappointed. Never been an athlete in any of the previous FIFAs. Got a big body, but he's going to need upgrade. That pace is problematic. Second into the club, Hummels doesn't have the pace, doesn't have the shooting. Dribbling is better than I expected. Passing out of the back is actually decent for a center back, but he's got a bad track record. Hummels hasn't been usable for some time now. Don't expect that to change in FIFA 21. Now, some of you might bring up Thiago Silva's pace. And you should. And he's kind of undersized, 6 foot. I have a feeling he's going to be slightly better than our expectations, but he's still going to be pretty poor. And that's only based on expectation, because when you see this foot item, you say there's no chance. I don't want a Brazilian in my squad that plays in the Premier League, that is undersized, not extremely physical, and he's aging out. 35 plus. Bonucci, no go. Don't use him. Skip. Pick another Italian. Toby, you're lucky. You do just enough. Godin, same grouping. Doesn't have the pace, the shooting, passing, nor the dribbling. Nothing jumps off the page. I don't like Felipe's passing, 58. But at least he has more physical. You see what I'm talking about? Even though the pace and the dribbling, not gonna stand out. Easy to link up. It's time for us to discuss not only center attacking mids, but center mids and holding mids all in one beautiful assortment. Sounds as if we're putting together an edible assortment. I don't know if you've ever provided one of those gifts to a girlfriend, a mother, an aunt, a friend of a friend. I don't know. You probably wouldn't say that to the boys. Edible assortment or edible arrangement. That's what it is. Edible arrangement. You send in fruit, it's almost like a flower. I hope there's something we can show on screen to reference this. Here we go. I've got you covered. Edible arrangement. I'm not sure if this is common worldwide, but this is what you're dealing with. You get your fresh fruit bouquet. Center mids. Remember, we're not focusing on the best or the overpowered or the overpriced or the underrated. We're talking worst. So Casemiro, you're just getting by here. He'll do enough. He can still impact a game or two. KDB, we know what that's all about. First one, Tony Cruz. It makes me sad. One of my favorite players in real life, EA does him dirty. Walking speed with no physical nature. Whew. Conte, ugh. You're not gonna wanna meet him. No. That is going to be a problem. Bruno Fernandes. United fans are happy about that signing, no doubt. Next, Sergio Busquets. Every year, he fits into the same category. Don't tell me that you're able to use him. I never see him on display in any top-tier gameplay, competitive, esports, weekend, rivals versus your friends, squad battles, none of the above. Don't come in my comments lying or swearing by Sergio Busquets. He is a fantastic player in real life and a member of that Barcelona team with Xavi and Iniesta, of course having Messi and all the success, being dominant. The same with the Spanish national team. He is a key piece to that success story, and I want to stress that and give him credit because he's often overshadowed. Henderson could be kind of dodgy, just never has standout stat lines. I'm glad that he got the upgrade. He deserved it. He earned it. But is it gonna do enough? Not so much. David Silva, Thiago, two of these Spanish tacticians that I was talking about. Foreshadowing. They both have almost gained notoriety as being bad in FIFA, or almost always being a little bit of a disappointment. This year will be no different. I'm sorry. Especially with David Silva. I'm not sure how he's an 86 based on the statistical allocation on his foot item. Luis Alberto, gonna be hot garbage. Even when he had a 97 overall in FIFA 20, you couldn't use him. I tried. I wanted him to be amazing because he performs in real life. Does not translate. I think EA has something against Spanish players. We could put out a little conspiracy theory. It's time. Let's talk attackers. We'll begin with the wingers. Messi. I can make a whole video discussing, especially his in-game statistical breakdown, because a few stat lines are going to limit how good he actually will be. I don't care that he's the highest rated player in FIFA. Whew. How Sancho got upgraded but downgraded, no idea. Definitely not in the worst category. Want to be very clear. But last year, he had 87 pace. Wait, last year, he had 88 pace. How do you get a -5 pace when you're 20 years old and you're coming off an amazing year? What? Surge has to be very unhappy. 82 pace. I have no idea how EA are measuring the pace statistic. If this guy is not considered fast, because in 82, you've got something about you, but he's not fast. He's not going to burn the back line. We've made it. Both of the Portuguese men here, I'm not sure what to do with them. What position would this man be made to play or be able to play at even an intermediate level? And the same with Guerrero. Doesn't have the physical, doesn't have the speed, not really big enough to be a presence in the midfield as a defensive player. You wouldn't want this as your winger. He's never going to run up and down the lines. I'm confused. Last but not least, we have the strikers. I'm not holding you up. We'll do this quickly. I'm reiterating, this video is about worst, not players that maybe deserved better. Are we on the same page? Or that we have concerns or skepticisms, but worst. Cristiano Ronaldo. Expect him to be back to his usual self in FIFA 21. Lewandowski deserves better. Couldn't have had a more impressive year. Kane, Benzema, separate video. Not really in the worst category, but at the same time, are you gonna see these guys putting on a show, a clinic? Whew. Suarez, oh no, 68 sprint speed. Side note, Firmino, Griezmann, Vardy, Lukaku, fine. We're good with all of this. Gonna be exciting times in the Premier League. Should I make a video with my predictions for the Premier League? You can let me know. There's a comment section. The only player that falls into my worst sector or tier is probably Icardi. Doesn't have any successful FIFA history, and without having physical, without having passing, with not being big but not being small, he just seems so average. He could finish, but his dribbling's not even at an upper level. His pace clearly isn't there. How he's an 85 when you're adding up his in-game statistics, it doesn't align. He looks like an 82 overall foot item. I might make an overall tier video where we go through the complete top 100 if you want to see that. It would be a longer video. I would try to keep it very quick, moving fast, and placing players everywhere, but I will have a lot more content coming out on the YouTube channel. I really appreciate all of you that have been subscribed. If you're new, it's free. Turn on notifications. This is just the beginning, my friends. I salute you. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.